Hello, Denver. Denver Mayor Michael Hancock. Welcome back to our weekly Letters from Our Constituents segment that we started just a couple of weeks ago, and we heard an enormous response from all of you, letting us know what you thought about me reading these letters that you send me, and then sharing with you my response almost instantaneously here on Facebook. And so let's get started. I've received quite a few postcards and letters from constituents, and I picked out a few that we thought we would read to you today. First, from Andrea. She writes, "Dear Mayor Hancock, I am writing in regards to immigration policy. I understand you may need to make decisions surrounding immigration. I have had the great honor to teach in a wonderfully diverse school for 11 years. Immigrants embody the very best of American spirit. Please defend them." Hey, listen, Andrea, thank you for your letter. We received dozens of these letters on both sides of the issue over the last month or so. Listen, one of the things that we are working to do here in Denver is to remain an open and inclusive city. We understand that we are a nation of laws. We're also a nation of immigrants. And Denver's success over the decades that we've existed, well over 150 years, has been because we have been an open and inclusive city. That's who we are. And our values say just that. And so one of the things that we're going to do is to continue to study these executive orders, continue to ask or have our attorneys assess where we stand with regards to these executive orders. Our goal is to work with the federal government and to make sure that this remains a city that is open and inclusive and a city of opportunity for all residents who live in our city. So thank you, Andrea. We stand along with you in making sure that we protect these values and protect our residents. The second letter is an anonymous letter, which reads as follows: "Do not keep ordering DPD to sweep our homeless populations off the streets. This is inhumane, and there are better ways to solve this issue. Pass the right to rest bill, listen to Representative Joe Salazar, increase veteran affairs. Lots of them are on the streets and mentally ill." Whoever sent this in, we absolutely agree with you. Homelessness is one of the more complex issues that I've ever had to work along with dozens of city employees to solve, as well as many of our stakeholder partners. I will tell you that here in the city of Denver, we believe that it is more compassionate to say we have shelter, we have hotel vouchers, we have safe, warm, healthier, more humane places for people to rest. It is not safe for people to sleep on the streets, particularly in the winter seasons. There's nothing compassionate about encouraging people to sleep in our parks or on sidewalks during cold weather months. And so we simply spend a lot of resources putting outreach workers in the streets, making sure we have social workers in the cars of police officers, wrapping our residents who happen to be vulnerable and homeless on our streets with comprehensive services, including mental health, shelter, hotel vouchers, and drug and alcohol rehabilitation services. We created an outreach court to make sure that we can help them with some of their legal challenges that they may run into as a result of them being homeless, and as well as other reasons that may put them in contact with the law. So this is a very important issue to us. As a city, we spend close to $50 million to address the issues of homelessness. But understand, we're not just going to address the issue of shelter. This is a systemic approach to a systemic problem in our city, and we're going to stay committed to helping every resident in our city live healthier, safer lives, which is our #1 responsibility as a city government. The third letter comes from Melissa, and she writes, "Dear Mayor Hancock, thank you for all your hard work to make Denver such a great place to live. I really appreciate how much time and effort has gone into making the city safe and accessible for me to ride my bike and everywhere." Hey, listen, Melissa, thank you, because we have decided that 2017 will be the year of mobility. As our city continues to grow by 1,000 people per month, the region is growing by 4,500 people per month. We recognize that we've got to get more out of the street grid that we have. It has to become much more multimodal. And that means that we're going to make tremendous investments very soon with regards to protected bike lanes and other bike lanes, as well as sidewalks and making sure our roads are safe, and that we are investing in innovation and technology so that our signalization lights and street lights help us to increase our safety for all residents, whether they're walking, biking, or driving in the city of Denver. But the year of mobility will be where you will see Denver make bold commitments to mobility. And so we want you to be safe. We want our motorists to be safe. and we want folks who are walking our city to be safe as well. And so, along with our commitment to Vision Zero, we're going to bring our infrastructure into the 21st century so we can all enjoy a more mobile, safer community to get around. Again, we received other postcards that say simply, thank you for the work you are doing to protect immigrants. I'm very grateful. That comes from Sanid. We want to got a postcard from Allison, who says, thank you for your service to the people of Denver. These are frightening times for many residents, including our immigrant neighbors. I hope you will speak out, continue to speak out, and let them know that they are safe in our city. Allison, I want you to know that this week I had a chance to join the governor, Governor John Hickenlooper, Mayor Steve Hogan of Aurora, and many other elected officials and residents of Denver who welcomed refugees from Iraq and Syria and Iran and from Africa to our city. You know, immigrants and refugees are a major part of our economic system in Denver and throughout the state of Colorado. They're also very much a part of our vibrant city of neighborhoods. It's important that they know that they're safe and that they're welcomed in our city. Well, the last thing that we need is for folks to feel a sense of chaos, confusion, and fear. They'll stop reporting when they're victims of crime. They'll stop sending their kids to school. They'll stop going to work. Those are the things that threaten the very economic security and the cultural well-being of our city. We must approach this broken immigration system in a more thoughtful, humane manner. And it doesn't have to be either or. We can protect our borders by bringing in the right innovation and technologies. We can strengthen our laws, but let's do it in partnership with a comprehensive, sensible, thoughtful immigration strategy. One that honors people and acknowledges their humanity and simply doesn't say, you're not welcomed here. And so that's what we're trying to do here in Denver. And I want to thank all the people who sent out postcards letting us know that they felt like what we were doing was the right thing. Again, this is our weekly segment of reading constituent letters and emails. We want to thank you for continuing to weigh in and encourage you to continue to send us your thoughts and ask questions. We're going to try to come back every week to answer those. This is Michael Hancock, your mayor. Honored to be your mayor. Thank you for joining me today.